Alright guys, welcome back to another video of KingX.X coming to you guys with a brand new video, and today in this video I am super excited because we ended up getting some brand new information with the new patch notes that have come out and actually are released at this very second. In this video I will show you guys all of the 1.23 patch notes. The notes will not be on the screen the whole entire time, be aware of that. I'm pretty sure you guys probably want to look at gameplay rather than more than just looking at a bunch of pictures on screen. Credit to Charliento and Infinity Ward down below in the description if you guys are wondering what is going on with the brand new 1.23 patch notes. But as you guys will see on the screen, you guys will be seeing a few pictures of all the screenshots. But let's go ahead and get into the 1.23 patch notes. So for one, we have the 200 player Warzone, we have the supply run contracts, the new spotter scope, which pretty much is just a high powered scope and it doesn't have a glint, so you guys can pretty much look at from people from distance on Warzone. So that's actually pretty cool because sometimes using a sniper scope and looking at people isn't really worth it, because if you're looking at your scope too long, people will notice your glint and you'll be pretty much dead. So it kind of works like binoculars, to be honest. There's also a new data pack that you guys will have to download. So this update is approximately 22 to 36 gigabytes for the full version of Modern Warfare. Now, if you guys are on console, I'm not too sure exactly what the Xbox and PlayStation file size are. I just know it's around 22 to 36. But if you guys are on the consoles and you're playing multiplayer, you guys are going to have to download another 3.5 gigabyte update. But keep in mind, if you guys are worried about the file size and you guys have not already done this, if you guys go to your settings, you guys can actually go to the game installs and you can delete the survival pack if you're on PlayStation, and you could also get rid of the Spec Ops packs as well, so you guys can free up some space as well. Not too sure if everybody's known about that, but you are able to delete things so you could still play multiplayer and of course have some file size as well. So for the playlist in Modern Warfare, we have Ground War, Blueprint Gunfight, Team Defender, Gesture Park 24/7, which is a brand new multiplayer map, Shoot the Ship 24/7, Gunfight Tournaments, Realism Mosh Pit is now in the quick play filter, and Modified Special Operations Strongbox Regular and Strongbox Veteran. Also for Warzone, there's new Gulag weapons, the semi-auto rifles, snipers, along with the Just Fist and throwing knife loadout as well. So I was kind of a little bit nervous when it came to the new Warzone. I was a little nervous when it came to the weapons you could use in the Gulag, but I guess they're not too bad. I think the snipers and semi-autos definitely be fun, especially if you use the FAL. There's Battle Royale Quads 200, Trios, Duos, pretty much the same thing you guys have always seen. I think Plunder Blood Money also returned as well. But let's go ahead and get into the general fixes for. So we have fix for an issue where players could modify weapons with attachments from other weapons while using a mouse. Fix the wording in the daily challenge. Deploy the manual turret kill streak 5 times to say shield turret. Multiplayer and Warzone win and losses now track as intended per mode. Improve stability for PC players. Fix for Kruger's eyes coming out of his character model while performing the Brastoff execution. Fix for some of the completionist camos not applying for the Witching Hour AX50 variant. Fix an exploit of Krovnik Farmland while playing in the reinfected Ground War. Fix a bug where the Milsim CTSFO view model gloves didn't match the endgame world model. Fix for a section of Hard Hat that had invisible collision. Fix a bug where demolition matches would not end as intended in overtime. Added the Cali sticks to the modes like All or Nothing, Gunfight, Infected, and Gunfight. Also, long shots now display the distance and point feed. Fix a bug where Juggernaut HUD elements would remain on the screen if a player was crushed by a crate. Fix an issue where the players could get stuck in place when throwing a grenade, trying to use the shield turret at the same time. If a player throws a Molotov at a severely damaged deployable cover, and deployable cover will now break and the Molotov fire will disappear, but damage for the fire remains present for the duration of the FF 20 seconds. This has been fixed. Recon drones are now destroyed by throwing knives, so that's pretty cool to see. Hipfire reticles are now visible in the spectate and in the kill cam. This will make it easier to tell if a player's using stopping power rounds or slug rounds, so that's definitely some good information to know. Now we get into the Warzone fixes. So fix for an exploit on Boneyard where players could climb into the destroyed portion of the plane. Gas mask now cracks when you're taking damage near or in the circle. Team wipe message now appears in the kill feed for a whole squad to see. Fix an issue where players could spawn under the map after winning their Gulag match. Fix a bug where players using Charlie's Tactical Human skin or Mara's Valkyrie skin would notice their character models missing from the Xville epilogue in the helicopter. The audio for the supply choppers is too loud, preventing players from hearing most of the other sounds of communication with their squad. This has been fixed. Also, when it goes to the weapons, because there's actually a lot of weapon fixes, and I know I talked about a lot that the Grau was going to be getting a nerf, so let's go ahead and get into this. So the stopping power is now applied to headshots. Only certain weapons can go from 2-shot to 1-shot headshots, like the FAL and Odin. This fixes where cases where the headshots could sometimes do less damage than body shots when using stopping power. Start ammo and max ammo adjustments. Increased max ammo for the M4.556 SOCOM rounds, so that's pretty cool to see. Increase the max and start ammo of the CR56 AMAX with the M67 rounds. SKS 10 round mag, Striker 45 hollow point rounds, Scar default, and the Odin default rounds as well. Increase the start ammo for the Scar to 25 rounds and the Odin to 25 rounds as well. The AX50 increased damage range, so there is an AX50 buff as well, so that's pretty cool. Hopefully it'll stack up to the HDR. The HDR ended up getting a guaranteed 1 hit to the lower torso at any range, so a big update to the HDR. For the Kar 98K, increased ADS speed, small decrease to hipfire spread, and increased damage range, so a little bit of a more nerf or another buff there. The MK2 carbine, faster movement speed, increased damage range. The Dragunov, increased ADS and 2-hit kill. Gun recoil returns in the center more, faster fire rate. The FAL added a close range damage shelf for 1-hit headshot potential. The AK-47 increased ADS speed. The CR56 AMAX decreased the damage range, so a little bit of a nerf there. The MP5 ended up getting a nerf as well. Decreased damage range, decreased 10mm damage range, reduced a long range damage to 10mm ammo, and also the slight recoil to increased 10mm ammo. Also, the Grau 5.56 damage range reduction, a slight increase to the high frequency recoil, reduced recoil compensation, and decreased range on the Tempest 26.4 arch angle, which is the very long range barrel that the Grau actually has, and the FSS 20.8 inch Nexus barrel. Shotguns ended up getting a fix to the slug, so increased projectile velocity, reduced ADS spread, added dynamic hip spread, increased damage ranges, increased lower torso damage, and for the no stock attachment, increased weapon recoil, decreased ADS aiming steadiness, and there's a few other fixes that if you guys are interested in playing Spec Ops or Survival, you guys can definitely go ahead and check the patch notes. I doubt anybody ever plays that, but with that being said, guys, that is all the patch notes in the new 1.23 patch notes. I'm actually kind of excited. I really do want to check out how much of a nerf the Grau actually feels in game. I know we already seen what is going on with it, but let's just actually see how it plays. I assume it's going to play very similar to it already did, and I assume it's still going to be just as OP as it was before. But with that being said, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, put on post notifications so you guys don't miss another video. And keep in mind, at 2 a.m. this update does go live, and 11 p.m. Pacific time if you guys are in LA or California or just Pacific time in general. But make sure you guys like. I'm out. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.
King, give me the throne. I need a queen, she better than most. I need a palace, I need a horse. If you want gold, then I am the source. I need a crown, I need a sword. I got my team, we going to war. You